Welcome to the end of the world.
No, it's just
the Afterworlds podcast.
How's it going, Wastelanders? This is your host, Parker, coming to you every week from out of the bunker and into your ears from WKZED Junktown Radio, bringing you the tips, tricks, and tactics that you need to survive in a world full of cyborgs, robots, zombies, and mutants. This is the last talk radio show on Earth, somehow broadcasting across all of space and time by violating obscure end-user license agreements. It seems pretty cut and dry. Like, it's really simple technology. You just wire two things that were never meant to be together, just solder them together, and things will work.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the mutants out there. They're just two things fused into one. And it's all sorts of atrocities against nature.
Well, the APOCs they created lots of pockets in space-time, you know? That's how it works.
I mean, this is honestly not the strangest thing.
Like Clutch, how our last guest, he was a wolf that was kind of like soldered to a man.
Yeah.
But it's only it's like flesh solder, like you would get with like man paste.
Precisely.
I'm just really happy to hear you say flesh solder.
Well, I mean, you seem to be an expert on things that are, connected together, as you are a series of metal objects.
I'm more cobbled together than anything.
Did you end up using any flesh paste in your adventures?
Oh, no. I mean, maybe a little bite here or there, just for basic sustenance.
Suckle.
No, overall, I was more interested in getting rid of the fleshy bits. The flesh is weak and experiences pain, and I have an allergic reaction to pain. It makes me scream.
It's pretty unique.
I've never thought of reaction to pain as an allergic reaction, but that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, you hit, you scream, reaction, and, it starts to swell naturally because you're allergic.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like I go and I eat some peanut butter and I start to get, an itchy ass. I go and I get shot and I just start bleeding. It's an allergic reaction.
What is a black eye but a fist hive, right?
You've got it.
Just gonna fist hive him in the face. It's a clear cut and dry.
Or, a fat lip is just swelling.
Yeah.
It's, another allergic reaction.
Yeah. You got bit. You bit.
So, update on the Rachel radiations situation.
Oh, yeah. Are you rich yet?
Not yet, but she said that she's coming this way.
Oh, wow.
So, we're going to have a Wasteland famous chef on the show, and she's going to buy my herbs and seasons recipe.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a quick way to selling out.
Yeah, I mean, it's been getting kind of dangerous with all the drug selling that we've been doing around here.
Oh, yeah.
Pharmaceutical redistribution.
Is that why we have a pharmacy sign out front now?
What? Safety precautions, right?
As long as it's all legit, we should be fine. I don't want misdemeanor coming to knock on our door.
Definitely adds an air of legitimacy to the situation. I agree to that. That's for sure.
Right, like, if you don't have a sign, then it's definitely, in the wrong. But, I mean, if you have a sign, you're being honest.
It should be, right?
Yeah.
Right? So, I got a letter from one of the listeners, and they said that we messed up.
Continuity errors, huh?
Well, I mean, they said that last time when Clutch was here, Clutch was supposed to find the stalker.
Oh. That's actually a good point. We forgot about that, huh?
I mean,
I was kind of overwhelmed. He was a good boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
have we gotten any word from Clutch yet?
Oh, no word yet. I did find a pile of vomit, kind of like a hairball, and I thought that might have been a note from him, but it wasn't.
It's just vomit.
Yeah.
Just regular old vomit.
And hair.
Yeah.
Might have been mine.
It happens. Sometimes you forget about them, you know?
Yeah, some of the things you eat out here, you don't know what the reaction's gonna be, but you gotta try it. I mean, everything's edible at least once.
That's what Grandma used to say.
Oh, tell me a little bit about Grandma DJ.
Oh, yeah. So that's the collective Grandma intelligence, right? The collective android intelligence. We just call it Grandma, usually.
Oh yeah, isn't that an acronym? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it stand for?
It's a tricky one. Not everybody knows it, but it's actually Glorious Redistributed Automatic Memory Modification Assister is the full name, but obviously just Grandma for short, right? Because brevity.
So what you're saying is that all androids have the same grandma.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Grandma, there's no D in the acronym. It's just...
Oh.
But yeah, we do.
So you're all cousins?
As long as we've linked up to the net, right? We have a base standard in which we're set to. That's the Grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet she makes a really good cookies.
Yeah.
A lot of practice.
Very good standard recipe for cookie. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, cookies are on every site. I mean, you can't help but find cookies.
It's one of the flavor profiles from a nutritional sack, right?
Oh, shit. I should have been accepting those.
Right. It's important.
Oh, hey. It looks like we're getting a phone call.
Oh, it's been a while.
All right, caller. You are on the air.
I have heard a voice over the crashing, crackling sea. It bobbed upon the tide of a dead civilization signal. Up and down the voice went, against the waves of a crestfallen end-user license agreement that nobody ever reads, until it reached my ears. Pray tell, may I enter your ragged fortress scuttling across the floor of silent seas?
I don't know if we want any cookies.
Wow. I think he just asked if he could come in.
Oh.
I thought he was
Okay.
offering Girl Scout cookies, but like the weirdest Girl Scouts ever.
That's kind of it. Yeah, caller, you're welcome. But we have, if you'd like to be on the show, right? Come on in.
That is good. It is good I have your permission to enter, because I have already been inside your studio for some time now. It's rather dusty in the shadows here. Please, it's darker than the political sphere of humanity circa 2020. I'd like to come downstairs already, if you please.
Just just come on down.
Oh. Well, good. I guess that's really useful. We don't even have to open the door.
Yeah.
Harvey, you can stay sitting.
Wait, that's what you take away from this conversation?
I am here.
Yeah. I really gotta work on security around here.
Oh,
Yes, you really should.
you're one of those invaders.
Yes, just as I evaded the walls of your fragile security system, you could say I am an evader of sorts. And I witness before me a human that has survived only by a chance more slim than the hairs upon his head.
I mean,
He got you. Damn.
that is basically my entire story arc.
I mean, and those are slim chances, because look at that. He's got really thick mane of hair.
Is it true you are called Parker? Because it is you whose very existence parks in the realm between the imaginable and the impossible?
Well, my mom used to say it was because I needed to park my ass.
Park your ass. What a concept. I shall call you the improbable one.
Ooh, that sounds like
That checks out.
yeah, a much fancier name than other people have given me, like Walking Lunch, Bunker Boy.
Fresh one.
Yeah, that's another one.
Neat.
But
Decoy.
hey, you know what? No matter what they
Shield.
say on all those radio shows about all of you invaders, you're all right in my book.
Human scrap.
Very good. May I sit down, improbable one? What is this device over here that is speaking? May I sit on it? I wish to use it as my seating device.
Oh no, I'm not a chair though. Nope, no butts on me.
I did not say chair, I said seating device.
Well, that's not one of those either. There's a seating device.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, actually.
His heat dissipation systems are actually pretty terrible, so you might actually wound yourself by sitting on him.
It could burn you. I've got a lot of radiation leaking. That supposedly was fixed, but it still feels leaky.
And as much as that suckle sack looks like that's where a lap should be, that's not what you think it is.
Oh, no matter. I'll just stand. Oh, and I signed your little rectangular form with the scribbly ink that glows like a Covier's terrified piss.
Oh, wait, you're the stalker. No, that's not a stalker, apparently, at all. That's cool. Well, mystery solved there.
It was really useful of you to sign in, yeah.
We should definitely let Clutch know at some point or another.
You know, that was more of
happened,
a symbol than a signature. It was
You thought I was one of those? No, I am far more cunning than a stalker.
You're not here to, like, probe us, right?
For one, I speak in complete sentences, and for another, I can charm you with my dashing locks and my saucy wink.
Oh, that is saucy. That is very saucy. You know, at this point, it might be really useful for me to describe what an alien invader looks like to our listeners, instead of leaving the idea of alien invaders up to their imagination. But I don't think I'm going to.
I can tell you there's long, luscious locks and dreamy eyes.
They say it is important to leave some things to the imagination. The imagination is a powerful edge, but I will spare you some details. My skin is gray and very squishy, as you can see when I press my finger against it, like this.
Ooh, squishy.
It's kind of Gumby-ish.
You see, the wind goes stiff, and I say, ow, such as the bruises burn of a belligerent breeze.
Ooh, yeah, you are bruising really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have, like, the texture of a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it doesn't turn blue, that's my mating color.
Oh! So, when
It's important
you're
to know.
needing to mate and you can't find one, you start getting blue?
I don't get it.
Yes. What is so funny about that?
Never mind.
My nutritional sac turns blue when it's time to change it. Maybe that. Is it that, Harvey?
What do you do with your leftover nutritional sacks after they've expired? Oh God, is that what's in the break room fridge?
Yeah.
No.
You're not eating them, are you?
It's not like this place offers free lunch.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh.
I mean, you're souped up on so many drugs.
Guess I don't need.
I mean, no doubt you're not feeling it.
You could use some color here. Your dimension is flat and gray, poetically speaking.
Well, that's because we're in a severe case of 30 years of apocalypse.
Yeah. Down in the dumps. Everything.
I always kind of considered it a sepia tone.
Well, I mean, so you are... I've said alien invader a few times, but you're specifically one of the Zunak, right?
That is the designation given to me by you humans, yes.
Oh, so did we make that up?
Well, the actual name is a bit more complex to your ears. It sounds more like... But somebody somewhere decided that Zunak was easier to say, and I do not altogether blame them.
My eyes just rolled back into the back of my head, and everything smells like oranges.
Oh yes, our speech has that effect on people. If I continue it for long enough, you may turn inside out.
Oh yeah, no, I can feel that coming.
I almost just had a stroke.
I just saw my own future in the day I died. I'm old and rusty and watching over a junk pile that rises high into the sky as if Babel itself was reformed.
You should get that looked at. I know someone who does divinations.
Ugh. No, thank you.
It sounds like your future is out of alignment. If that's not taken care of soon, it could soon affect your past.
Okay, we're not fourth dimensional. You gotta start, like, toning it down for us dum-tums.
Yes, I am very aware. As a good friend once told me, humans are dumb and see only into one dimension. My eye see into 44 dimensions, though I have been made to accept that there are perhaps a great many more than that which even I do not see.
Oh, like, do you see the Larry dimension?
Perhaps not by that name. Speak to me of this dimension, human. I wish to know more.
Oh, it's terrible. There's just a bunch of really, really terrible people there.
Because everybody there's just shit, like the worst type of person that you'd want to know. Just,
Either they are Larry or they have become Larry. Either way,
God.
it's full of Larry.
every time we talk about it.
Would you say that you are wary of the Larry dimension?
Absolutely.
And that it is quite scary?
Yeah, very wary
Very.
of the scary Larry dimension.
Exceptional area.
Interesting. I am told that you possess your own dimension here, a dimension of ice and cold that keeps sustenance trapped in the emptiness of time.
Yeah, the freezer.
Yeah, the break room fridge.
Break room,
With all of our
fridge.
Yeah, it's right next to the room that's not filled with bottle caps.
The room that is not filled with bottle cap. Ah, yes, I passed that room on my travels. You know, I have been inside your studio for an immeasurable length of time, mostly because it was not worth measuring.
It's been a while.
like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You basically have squatters' rights at this point, I think.
Wait, what's squatters' rights?
What is squatters' rights?
Yeah, I mean, it's if you just squat somewhere for long enough, then it's basically yours. It's kind of like sharesies, right? It's a roundabout way into sharesies. It involves your knees.
Very good. In that case, I shall claim the talking one as my seating device. Move over, will you, please? Thank you.
You'll burn your butt there. Your butt thing.
Your backside.
Yeah.
This is unexpected interactions with my extraterrestrial bowels.
It smells like warm pineapple in here.
Man, he's really grinding up on you.
Never mind, this was a terrible idea.
I don't mind it, honestly. No, you don't have to. I mean, you can if all right. That's cool.
So
You can't
with
keep
squatters'
drinking,
rights,
That's cool.
since I've been here longer than Deadman, does that mean Deadman is... Or I own this place?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow, never thought about that.
I'll have to have a talk with my tenant.
Yeah, I think I might be in trouble for putting that
Wait,
out. to you.
remember, he can eat you.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
If he is indeed a dead man, then he is dead to you and dead to rights.
Ooh, that's a...
Wow.
They're alive with a splash of dead. Like, I mean, there's a distinction. Like, they still have rights.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't dig into this too far and start trying to figure out compromises of fifths.
That sounds like a human concept.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. Didn't work the first time or the second time.
Well then, perhaps you should discard it into the flickering winds. Whoosh whoosh.
Yeah, whoosh whoosh.
Right?
I like that. That, like, really explained how you feel about, like, just letting go. Like, nah, man, I don't care they shot me in the back. That's,
Whoosh,
whoosh
whoosh.
whoosh, man. This is whoosh whoosh.
Right?
I'm over it.
Well, I've never asked your name yet. What is your name?
Yeah, that's the thing we should have done.
Yeah.
I am called Kashim.
Oh, well, Kashim, what brings you to our little town of Junktown?
I came to speak with the pharmacist.
Oh, the pharmacist.
The pharmacist. Yes, the pharmacist. The P of the pharmacist. The wizard of harm. The sorcerer of suffering. The scion of pain.
I've never had such cool names.
Yeah. You're talking him up way
I
too
never
much
thought
right
I'd
now.
hear the day.
Yeah. This is wild. This is a wild scenario that we're in.
But now that I am here, I am colored, a tinge disappointed. This is
Kind of
not
orange.
the best sandcastle I have seen.
Oh no, for definitely this place is dumb.
Sand cast. Is that a mistranslate? Do you make homes out of sand where you're from?
No. It is the humans who make their homes out of sand and rocks and bits and pieces of metal here and there. They crumble easily in a fierce wind of war. Swish, 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 falling down in the wind of disaster. When the castles hear the music of my people, the castles go, ah, and crumble.
What are your castles made of? Non-silicon?
They are made of an advanced mixed composition, located and synthesized in the 19th and the 27th dimension squared.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Right.
That's optimal building material.
If you think about it, human buildings are made out of concrete, which is, just a group of aggregates, and rocks are sand. So, kind of is a sand castle.
True.
Yes, sandcastle from one dimension. Humans do not think in 44 dimensions. No, they only think about themselves.
It's pretty shallow. You got a point, Kashim.
So, what are your opinions of that whole, invasion thing that kind of happened a while back?
Ah, yes. Questions. The time of questioning. Not to worry. My expectations have been managed through countless hours spent staring into the abyss of your meandering broadcasts. Assail me with your impertinent riddles.
Is that you saying you were watching me while I was sleeping?
I think he's just a fan of the show.
Maybe both? It could have been. I think it might be both.
I mean, it can be both, yeah. I mean, if you're that good of a fan, you're then a stalker. But like a stalker, not like a, stalker.
I was watching you through the current that went currish and the tides that went whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I thought we established this. Aren't you listening?
That's both.
Okay, so he set up fourth dimensional or fifth dimensional cameras somewhere in your room.
Or he was watching me in the shower, one of the two.
Both of those things are likely true.
Ah, yes, but you were asking me about the war. I wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh.
I was in
wait.
what you call jail.
Wait. You're an ex-convict?
I do possess certain convictions, yes.
What a cliffhanger, and we're going to have to stay right there while you all listen to this radio announcement.
Hey kids, tired of that same boring slop for breakfast? It's so bland.
Nothing but mush.
Whoa! Introducing new Zeno cereal. They're so fruity.
And so colorful.
It's the cereal that's out of this world with flavors like Blaster Blueberry, Galactic Grape, and Radioactive Raspberry.
Holy cow!
Don't forget about the Marshmallow Cow.
Yeah!
And don't let the fun stop there. Every box has fun activity on the back.
I'm coloring a crop circle. I'm figuring out this maze we call life.
Yeah! Zeno's has everything you need for a balanced breakfast, with 3 times the radiation and a healthy dose of vitamins and chemicals. And a prize in every box!
Cool, an anal prober. I got a molecular destabilizer. Pew, pew. Oops.
Zeno's, they're out of this world! Zeno's is part of a complete breakfast.
And we're back. Well, we were on the topic of talking about alien wars, and we learned that our guest Kashim was in prison.
Oh, is that my cue to keep talking?
Yeah, it seems about right. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Sit down, get comfortable in your little beanbag chair, and hear my tale of something. I did not wish to become a veteran of the Psychic Zunak Wars. So instead, I made my living through subterfuge and skullduggery and shenanigans. And when they caught me breaking their little laws, they banished me to a deep, dark hole. The experience, of which I care not to speak. I do not remember much from that time in prison. Eventually I escaped, and I found myself a ship. and I traveled long through deep dark space until I landed and found myself at this place.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
And got a question. Where you're from, you can just find a ship?
Well, I may have had to spill some gray Zunak blood and disable some systems of the security variety. But there was, in fact, many ships. In fact, I had multiple styles and color palettes to choose from.
Oh, I guess that part's pretty fortunate.
I went with hot pink.
Yeah, naturally. If you're going to boost a ship, why not make it hot pink?
But yes, the way I see it, you humans have, in spite of your endless squabbling and inferior technology, not to mention inferior mating rituals, you humans have managed to defeat a multi-dimensional kingdom of conquest. So, you have earned your little rock in space, and as a Zunak who could not even remember to feed his own pet rock, I have nothing but respect for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, humanity's kind of a chaotic creature.
As I have observed, I have many friends among the humans.
So, when you're like having no problem killing that Zunak gray blood to get here, you aren't gonna do the same to us, is what you're saying. You're not here to kill us, right?
I think that I would derive greater satisfaction from staring at you mysteriously than providing an answer.
Whew. That's much better, yeah. That makes 2 guests who didn't instantly want to eat me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true. In a row.
Yeah, we're on a roll.
Wow.
Now, I don't mean to wheel us back too far, but I did want to address inferior mating rituals.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of ashamed hearing that. Like, I'm intrigued.
What part of our mating rituals are inferior? Is it the part where when we look for a mate, or is it like the actual mating?
Oh, no. It's nothing about that at all.
Or is it the crying
You see,
afterwards?
It's all in the anatomy. You have far too few orifices and far too few appendages, and you have no squiggly spooch.
Well, I'd agree with all those things, actually. I don't even know what a squiggly spooch is, but I feel like it's a loss that...
Precisely.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm really missing out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about, getting a third arm, just like power loader style on my back.
Why not just get a squiggly spooch on your back?
I don't know what that is.
Well,
it's an
A
organic.
third arm will not do. You need a specialized appendage. But, not to worry.
Does it have weird tendrils and attached to other animals that have these weird tendrils, and you kind of bond mate to them for life, but where you're mentally linked, but you're also kind of effing?
Yes, it is similar to that. Imagine a connection that stretches across the membrane of the manifold possibilities.
Oh God! They're brain humping.
I think I've seen this movie.
Movie?
No, it's fine.
I am impressed. Most humans would have ran away screaming by now.
I watched a lot of movies down in the bunker.
Plus, he's already met me.
What precisely are you, if I may be permitted to ask? You remind me of a creature I know, one who is very great and worshipped by many.
Great and worshipped by many. Does he have a techno-sonic voice?
Yes, he has a voice. The Great One has a voice that oscillates between the dimensions. Are Are you his cousin? Are you the cousin of the Great One?
What's the Great One's name? Does he have a name?
When he walks, he leaves in his wake a cavalcade of dancing lights.
Sounds like my boy Tater.
Yes, indeed it is. That is what the others call him.
Yeah, that's my baby boy.
You
Grew
are
up
the
into a
father
mighty
of the
man.
Great One.
I mean, the pupa came from you, right, Harvey?
Yeah, I mean, it was a partition from me that kind of grew into his own being. So proud of him. He's so big.
So not really the father, but more the mother.
I would say it's a unisex birthing.
Please forgive my hubris. I did not even prepare a proper offering.
Harvey don't take no offering. Harvey takes bounty.
Bounty, yes. I will sacrifice this human for you, Harvey.
Oh, that's
What?
unfortunate.
No.
Prepare yourself and probably
No. This one's mine. I mean, go with it, go with it, Parker. Go with it.
Yeah. No, I already belong here to Harvey.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't like offerings. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I like earning my keep.
You should have seen the look on your face, improbable one. Surely you survivors must have considered the possibility that not everything I say is in truth.
Oh, no, I hadn't considered that even one little bit.
Well, he did talk about having shenanigans and subterfuge and skullduggery. I guess we should have assumed after that point that his words could be misconstrued.
Well, so what you're saying is that we should take it as truth that he is telling us that he is lying, so then we should not believe him?
Yes.
But of course, everything I say is a lie.
Oh, well, that's...
Wait, do you have like a twin that always tells the truth?
I have a second twin who stabs people who ask complicated questions.
Okay, not gonna ask you questions in the future in case it's not you. Good to know. Good to know.
Very good. That is a good survival strategy.
Hey, if you see a random alien, don't talk to them.
No, I think it's more avoid complicated questions.
Yeah, that's a survival tip, isn't it?
Oh, are we doing a survival tip section? I have a tip for you.
Oh, perfect. I mean, this will make two.
It's just the tip of my blade. Prepare yourself, human.
Oh, no!
I think you did it again.
Wow, look at him dance.
I mean, the prophet would have gone off if I was in danger.
Ah, yes. You speak of drugs. Drugs have their use.
As the pharmacist, I am very much on a lot of chems.
I am especially keen on wakey. Wakey pulls you from the sleep, especially the final sleep, the last sleep you will ever take in your long, meandering life.
Oh, I've got a few of those. Let me, I stopped putting it into my cocktail of soap because it doesn't let me sleep, and I was starting to hear voices. Not like ones like the prophet makes me hear.
The nature of my purpose becomes clear. Hand me the wakey, human. I will take it off your hands.
I will go get it.
Man, he's got like the shakes. Look at him.
All right. Now that he's gone, what else do you wish to ask me?
Hey, how long have you been on the wakey, buddy?
What?
Well, I'm just looking at the cold shakes and, you know, the
This is my natural state.
Right. I mean, you know wakey. You've been around the block. How long you been on it, buddy?
Long enough to see the walls bleeding the colors out of time.
Yeah, no, he's been awake for a while. You've been awake for a while, buddy. I mean, when's the last time you had a nap?
You wouldn't understand. There are things in the dreaming realm you do not wish to see. you do not wish to have them see you. It is no time for sleep, only sitting and watching and counting the shadows.
You weren't in a prison, were you? You were in a nut house, weren't you?
Oh, it was definitely a Zunak interrogation chamber. I remember that much.
All right. I have 3 doses of Wakey left. Are you interested in these?
Yes, it is my entertainment fee.
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah, seems about right. All right, well, here you go. I do have a question for you, though. When
Yes,
you
improbable one.
when you take the Wakey, do you hear the disappointment of your parents as well?
Disappointment of my parents? No, I was but one of a great many hatchlings. Far too many hatchlings to be disappointed in all of them, or even one in particular that is beneath your notice. What I do hear sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, is I hear the yodeling of my distant cousin, 18 times removed, between the 17th and the 16th and a half dimension, telling me that I forgot to check the pilot light on the starship again.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah, astral yodels are the best.
But do not, so that we cannot say that I have left you with nothing. Listen very carefully, human. This may be the most important tool in your improbable existence. You see, it is not skill or strength that makes a survivor, but trickery. Deceive your foe to thinking that you are weak when you are strong. Deceive them to think you are foolish and crazed when your eyes see more than they can imagine.
Oh. I mean, wow. Yeah, I'm just going to have to get strong so I can pretend to act weak.
I mean, you're getting there.
Well, you have the father of the Great One here. I believe that you can achieve whatever you put your mind to, no matter how improbable.
Well, I appreciate that advice there. I will see what I can do. That sounds like an incredibly ominous and pointed storyline, but we're going to have to figure that out in the future. Currently, we do have a little bit more of a pressing matter, and I think you might just be the person to help us out with that. So, the town of Junktown once again finds itself without any sort of leadership. The last mayor that we had just came through town, ate Larry, and left. How would you like to help us find a suitable candidate for mayor?
Well, how suitable was Larry?
He was not.
Oh,
No, he was terrible.
I mean, he was named Larry. I mean, what do you expect?
was he at least passable?
No one gave a shit what Larry thought.
The worst.
I mean, you could travel to the Larry dimension, I'm told that is a thing, and retrieve the one true Larry.
Please God, no.
I don't have fists with which to fight them. I don't think that's appropriate.
Better idea. You should find a new leader, and you should hold a dance-off competition for the fate of Junktown. I will be the judge.
Wow. That is a fantastic idea.
I
I have
am
great experience in this. I once defeated Fact in a dance-off competition for the crown of the Masquerade Ball.
There was a lot of information there.
Yes, that is about 87 episodes of backstory needed to understand that reference, but not to worry, we shall continue.
Yeah,
Let's press on.
exactly. Well, if that's the case, we'll continue interviewing people and see if we can find somebody for the dance-off. And we'll interview the ones that Clutch brings here and see if we can find the perfect mayor.
Anything to keep you from going to the void, improbable one.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
The void is banishment. Banishment from the world, and as you know, the world's exile is death. You do not wish to go there.
No, I don't.
I think you just said don't die, good luck.
I shall make my way to the office now. Do try to keep up, human.
Oh, he just
Whoa.
teleported out of here.
Wow.
I mean, we still have the hole in the wall. He could have just walked.
Yeah, but that's way cooler to do it that way.
Shiny.
Yeah. I mean,
Honestly, that was the least destructive anybody's ever been when they left.
yeah, nice guy. I like how he kept scaring you too. That's fun. That's a fun experience for me.
Well, I'm glad that I could help provide some of that entertainment.
Yeah, you know.
He
Good.
I've never had anybody give me such cool nicknames. Usually everybody calls me stuff like Sludge Bucket.
Meat shield.
Yeah, worm face.
I mean, I've been called the Pale Knight.
Human slush.
Squish mitten.
Human Juice Box.
Soon to be ex-human.
Monkey fudge, I think.
Just a generic waste of space.
Ham hock.
Sausage grits.
The Afterworlds podcast was recorded with an improv setting and very little preparation or guidance. Kashim was voiced by author Chris Morton. You can find his book for free at drivethrurpg.com. Just search for The Book of Metal, and you can use it to add some metal to your D&D campaigns. Harvey Barrel was voiced by indie film actor Hunter O'Gwyn. You can find Hunter over at Twitch and YouTube, DMing D&D for Featherfall Tabletop Gaming. DJ 9000 was voiced by Alex Ruff. Parker was voiced by Udo Long. You can catch him on social media for searching for Afterworlds Game, or find him on Facebook and watch as he battles the tyranny of pointless things like mustard and cast iron pans.